Well, welcome Andy Leese as the Kettering Town manager. Great to see you here, and a surprise to many, but it's going to be a fantastic opportunity for you, having spent 6 seasons at Enfield Town. You're delighted to be here, I take it.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Paul. Yeah, I am delighted to be here. You're right, 6 seasons at Enfield came to an end at the end of April. I was kicking my heels for a couple of weeks, wondering what I was going to do. Not very often in a 25-year career have I been out of a job. Started to look around. A few opportunities presented themselves, but this one here at Kettering presented itself probably last week, and the stature of the club and the history and everything else, I thought it's got to be something that I want to try and do. So put my credentials forward, saw the board on Sunday, and was delighted to take a call from Ken yesterday, I think, asking me if I would come on board. So here I am.
Brilliant. Well, it's not as if you're a stranger to Latimer Park or Kettering. With the manager of Cheshire United, we've had a few battles in the past, so you're aware of Latimer Park, its pitfalls, etc. But we've got a new era now at Kettering. It's a different club than the one that's just been relegated. You said that you're speaking to Lee Glover quite a bit, which was great, and a good handover with him.
Yeah, I mean, I said to Lee, very rare that an outgoing manager would just even offer to have a handover. But Lee and I spoke at length last night, and was able to go through absolutely everything with him. He's forwarding some other information on to me as well. When he's back from his holiday, we're going to speak again. So pretty unique, as an outgoing manager, you wouldn't really be talking to the new guy coming in. But Lee was fantastic. He clearly loves the club, likes the place, and wants the club to do well. So he passed an awful lot of information, which I can't reveal here, but
go on.
Very, very, very useful.
Just 4 players at the moment that have been retained, although I do believe that there are options on a further 4 or 5 players. You've got your work cut out to assemble a squad, and also incoming staff to go along with yourself. Yeah,
absolutely. There is a huge challenge there. I would say, hand on heart, I think there'll be more than 4. I think there'll be a good nucleus from last season that will commit and stay. My job is to talk to them across the next couple of days and convince them that they should stay here. There's some players that I know. There are some that I don't know in terms of what type of player they are. And only then will I be able to determine what or who we need to bring in. So that's my primary task for, I say, the next couple of days, probably the next 7 days, is to get round the playing squad and determine who's staying. Management staff's also a priority for me as well. I haven't worked with many people over a 20-odd year career, Paul, to be fair. Again, I've always been loyal, but I've had very loyal people around me as well, and very committed people. But I think I might struggle to bring a couple of the team that I've had at Enfield Town, just because of the geography, different for me, because I don't live, I'm not too far away from here, but I think I'll struggle to bring them. But I've had plenty of conversations. I have a couple of people, say lined up, but people that I'm going to meet over the next couple of days to determine if they want to come in. So yeah, I've got a very busy 3, 5, 7, 14 days, and then it'll be nearly pre-season. So
yeah, it'll soon be go, won't it? July the 1st allegedly is the first game against Desborough, and you got your work cut out there. But Enfield were in a league the same standard as Kettering last season, top of the league for quite a while, finished in 9th. Bishop Stortford won it, so you know that division very well. We've gone a division down now, obviously, but you're fairly fully aware of this standard of football that we're going into and the teams around us.
Absolutely, yeah. I had 10 years at Chesham, by and large at Step 3. I think the second season we got promoted. So, and I'm aware of because we were the Southern League then was predominantly Midlands based, with the likes of the Leamington, Stourbridge and Redditch and those. So I am very, very aware and knowledgeable about the teams in the league, barring 1 or 2, obviously. There are clubs that I know as well, the likes of Royston and Hitchin, who are in the league, but it won't take me long, Paul, to get my knowledge up to speed. So I've been speaking to managers already in the league, but I've done probably the last 15 years at Step 3, so I know the level, I know what it takes, and hopefully that's what convinced the board that I'm the man for the job, that I can come in and change the mentality, because we've been Kettering been losing games last year and getting relegated. There's going to have to be a big shift in mindset from getting relegated to being a winning unit again. So there's an awful lot to do. But I'm comfortable with the league and the teams that are in it. It won't faze me at all.
It was the away form really that did Kettering last season. I think we had about the 8th best home record in the Vanarama North and the worst away record, and just 1 point was the difference. But that all goes into consideration when you do get relegated. But what style of football are we likely to see? We do hear what managers tend to like. Latimer Park, as you know, is a bowling green. So is that going to influence the way that you play your style of football?
I guess it might do. Lee and I spoke at length about that last night. I like to play where we can. That's not to say that we'll try and play football from the back every single time. I'm pragmatic. I'm adaptable. As a coach and a manager, and we'll play according to the circumstances and the conditions. But the prevalence of 3G pitches, especially in the Isthmian League where I've come from. You have to play football. You have to get the ball down and play. And I'm sure we've got players here who can do that. But I guess my honest short answer is, it's about winning football rather than the style. And we will adapt and play however we need to play. But I need to see what I've got first. I need to understand the squad and the dynamic of it and the quality and what suits them as to how what the playing style is. But I'll obviously share that with you as the next few weeks go by.
We've got a good fan base here, and we average around 700 for home games. They'll be wanting to see the team in action. It's nice to have a good full ground, and you'll get plenty of support from some of the best supporters in non-league football. I have to say that because we are. But it'll be great to see you out there with them, and they do respond to managers that are really upfront with them.
Yeah, can't wait. I've been at a club with an equally passionate set of fans in Enfield Town. Supporters' own club, so. And averaging good crowds as well, so I'm really looking forward to that. I absolutely embrace and love all that. The fact that the fans are here in good numbers and passionate. I always say that, and the players do as well. There's nothing better than a Saturday, but a Tuesday night when you stand on the terraces, and the noise goes up, and I'll be hoping they'll be kind of singing from first minute to last, But I recognise I've got to bring them something to entertain them and get them on the feet, as it were. And that's my job to do that. But yeah, I honestly can't wait. It's why I'm in it. One of the main reasons why I'm in it, because the clubs like Kettering, and I will say Enfield, where you're well supported, what goes on a Saturday means something to a lot of people, and I like that. I really enjoy that. So yeah, I cannot wait to get started. I'm going to pop up at the weekend. I know there's some maintenance work going on. I'll try and meet as many people as I can. And but listen, I'm not under any illusions, Paul. I need to make sure that we are a team and have a product that's gets them off the backsides and on the feet and gets them singing and noisy and coming in the droves. Getting crowds up to wherever we can.
Well, that's brilliant. Thank you, Andy. I know you're suffering a bit, aren't you, with the old laryngitis, but you sound a bit like Sean Dyche, who I talked to on last Friday.
This is natural, isn't it? This is natural. This is a new one for me, but I've been trying to rest my voice all day because I guessed I'd be talking quite a bit tonight. But no, thanks again, Paul. I'm absolutely delighted to be here. Can't wait to get started. The hard work starts sort of tonight when I get in the car, with some more conversations and be meeting a few people over the next few days and trying to get everything not ready. We won't be perfect. We won't be ready by the 1st of July, but I would hope by the 1st of August we're getting into some kind of shape.
Brilliant. Thanks, Andy, and from Ed, myself, all the media team, and everybody here. Welcome to Latimer Park.